Let's try this again. Good morning, sunrise. Okay, there we go.
Ray of sunshine. I just got that.
Wow. You know what? Just for that, how about you lead us in the 4 ways?
Okay.
Okay.
Of the things we think, say, and do, is this the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Wonderful. You can sit down. And if everyone else wants to, they can as well. But I think that we have lots of visitors. Let's start with this table. Visitors. Oh.
I have a visitor. Yeah, so I'll wait.
I have a guest. I'm sorry.
Okay. Actually, I'll just see. Perfect.
Moments ago, we were up at the airport at the bottom of the stairs of the airplane, ready to go up there to fly eventually to Austin, Texas. And somebody looked on the ground and saw a drip of oil, and they said, "Oh, that'll be a delay," or "Go back in the terminal," or whatever. And then 2 seconds later, it was flight's canceled. So we were like, "What are we going to do?" I know. Finally Friday. My wife Susan is with me tonight.
Terrible reason to be here, but thanks for coming.
Was the check engine light on?
I didn't get that far. I didn't see.
Oh, good morning. I have my daughter Tasha.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm the outbound for next year. I'm going to Hi, my name is Rhea. I'm a member of North Bay Rotary. Carol, stand up.
I was standing up.
This is my dear friend Carol, and she used to live up here in Arcata for many, many years and has been down in the city for a while and is a member of the El Sobrante Rotary Club down in the Bay.
All right.
I have my son Hayes today.
All right. Before I go to this is up so everybody can see this while I talk about the next thing. I promise you're next. Who's doing backpacks today? Anybody? Oh, I see a few hands. Who's delivering today? There's a delivery. Perfect. So, we've got a few hands up now. I'm going to let you stew on it the entire meeting, and at the end of the meeting, I'm going to ask again. We'll get more, right? Yeah. Right? Couple more? Yes. Yes. See, we got 2 more already. Perfect. Now it's you.
So last.
It's beautiful up here, right? Right here.
Get used to it.
Yeah, it's good space.
So my last pitch to come to district training this Saturday at the River Lodge. It starts at 8 a.m. and goes to about 1:15. We got some club classes around membership, humanitarian service, and public image and brand. So if you have something you want to contribute, or if you're new, it's a great opportunity to learn about all things Rotary. I'd love to see you there.
Keep going.
I want to say it's not too late too. I had something planned for you for tomorrow, but it fell through. So yesterday I contacted Valerie Halsey, and she was able to get me on board for this. So, you know, if don't think it's too late.
They'll take you last minute too. They'll have
No.
to wait. Take care.
Yeah, charge at the door is much more. No.
I was registered yesterday, so it's not too late. Just go back to where you got the email.
Are we carpooling to district? Sure. Yeah, let's do it. All right. So, let's just go around this way for announcements. Do we have announcements here? Announcements, next table. Yes, oh, look at the back. Champions.
Hi, I just wanted to plug the St. Bernard's Academy Flash Bash, which is the school's largest fundraiser for the year. And what's unique about Cash Bash is,
Sorry.
there's a $10,000 cash prize. It's a raffle. They give out many cash prizes throughout the evening, but the grand prize is $10,000. So tickets are $150. That's for 2 people for a sit-down dinner and live auction, all of that. But you don't have to be present to win. You can actually let someone else go in your place and have the dinner, and you can put your name in for the $10,000 prize. I have tickets if anyone's interested.
So I failed. I've been trying to be so much better about this. It was this close. I didn't tell you to come up front. So we have to do it again. Okay, fine. We'll let it slide this time. You, however, no slide for you. Come on up.
No.
Wow. Okay. No, this is fine. If you don't want to come up front, it's going to be a lot less fun.
Wait a minute.
Refuse the president.
Did you want to say something about tasting? Or are we going to do that later?
Oh, we'll definitely make him talk. I see his hat. I'm not going to let
I
it
know.
slide.
I'll look for Brandon. Brandon's the ring.
I know he's not here,
Yeah.
so I was thinking that maybe you could get up.
Wow.
Free coffee.
That's why she's
Wow. You are closer to the front. You were supposed to have your option. So this is the area where we talk. And I guess you were just throwing someone else under the bus. So that's perfect. That's perfect.
That's fine. So,
Look. You know what? Hats. Hats right here.
Nice. There we
all right. So, May 3rd is the date, Friday evening from 5 to 9. It is horse race themed, so we have 3 major prizes. The Kentucky Derby, which is a tropical trip to a destination for 4. And then we have a cash prize, which is the $2,000 cash prize, and then an instant wine cellar. So they'll all be named after the 3 main, the Belmont, the Prix, and the Kentucky Derby. And then next week, we're going to have tickets ready, so it's time for us to start selling tickets, both event tickets and raffle tickets. Pre-event, the raffle tickets are $12 for $100. Otherwise, they're $10 a piece. So that's how we're going to make the money this year, is not through a bunch of smaller raffle items, but selling tickets for the 3 main big raffle items. So that's that right now. It's going to be super fun. We are going to have a hat contest, and I think Maggie's in the lead right now. And we will announce a winner and hopefully have a prize for them that night. And then it's themed after the horse races, so we're going to be dressed, in Derby Day attire and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. So the whole thing. Anything else you want to say, Maggie?
Be there, be square.
Be there, be square. Yeah. And that's it. So yeah, look forward to getting the tickets and selling, and it's going to be another fun event. This is actually, keep in mind, this is the first year we're doing something brand new in the spring, so it's pretty exciting, and it'll be fun to be a part of and really push it and make happen.
How's it going getting vendors?
Pretty good. I think we have close to 20 right now, and we're looking for 30. So that's another kind of call to arms for the club. If you guys know anybody who wants to participate in this, either spirits, wine, or food, we're still looking for vendors, and it's an opportunity. So that'd be great if you know. Ian?
Do you have the list of who's already signed up, so we don't hammer them?
So we don't all call the same person after we leave the meeting. Brandon has the list, and so we can contact him and put it out there. So, yeah.
Date?
May 3rd, Friday. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Oh, wait, one question.
Karen.
What do you need from club members?
From club members, thank you, Karen. To get the instant wine cellar, we're going to need each member to bring at least 1 bottle of wine to donate for that. Yeah. And then also to donate $25 in cash to the pot for the cash prize. And then that's it. So and
Sell tickets.
Yeah, and sell tickets. No, that's just, it's simple, and yeah, it's the push like that. It's all about getting these tickets sold and having fun and getting the word out. So, Sarah.
When do you want the wine?
Anytime from now up until the event, we're going to
Who's
keep
collecting
it.
it then?
I'll be collecting it at the meetings, and Lisa will be storing it at her house.
Oh.
So,
Hey, it's still storing. It's fine.
That's it. So, Yeah, any other questions? All right. There you go, Maggie.
Thank you.
Does that mean he's the next one to get married?
He's
the next one to wear the hat.
Yes.
That's right, pass the hat.
All right, back to where we were. Announcements. Announcements, so we have one there. Come on up. See, even Rotaractors can follow directions. Poke, poke, poke.
Hi, my name is Rhea. I'm also here on behalf of Humboldt County Special Olympics. As we all know, Special Olympics has been at the forefront of the news lately. We do have a major fundraiser for our local Special Olympics coming up this Thursday. It's going to be at the Arkley Center for the Performing Arts. It's after work, 6 to 8 p.m. You show up, you sit down, you have a show with entertainers who've done over 8,000 performances at the MGM Grand Casino in Las Vegas. Tickets are $25 in advance. If you cannot attend, you can sponsor an athlete to attend. I have tickets with me today, so if you'd like to do either, please see me afterwards.
What was the date again?
This upcoming Thursday, April 4th.
All right.
All right. Other announcements back there? Go. Yeah, see? There we go. Champion. Yes.
So the vocational committee is looking for nominees for the vocational award. So I just want to give everyone a reminder. Last time we just had one nominee, so it'd be nice to get more of a selection this time. On everyone's table, there are a couple sheets, hard copies that you can look at, and the purpose is to recognize a non-Rotary member for their Rotarian-style contributions to the community and to the world, and we're looking for someone who is passionate about their work and answers the questions set forth in the four-way test of Rotarian values. So please, think about it. I'm sure we all know people in our community aren't Rotary members, but meet these qualifications, and it'd be great to get some more nominations. So probably get another week, maybe two, and then make a decision. Yeah, and then thank you. And so it's $250 to a charity of their choice or a nonprofit of their choice, and then another $250 goes to the College and Career Center at Arcade High School. Yeah. So, but the actual recipient doesn't. They just get, that one. Cool. Thanks.
It really isn't just me being mean with the camera thing. He threatened me.
Yeah.
I didn't threaten you.
Up front.
I promised you.
See?
So I put 2 flyers on the table. One is for a women's self-defense seminar that's being taught on April 27th from 1 to 3 at my taekwondo school. I'm one of the instructors there. But it is for women only, 12 and up. And the other one is for the art auction for the We Are Sacred Site Fund. They're doing a dance next spring, like March 20-something in 2020. So that's it.
And a quick plug for the women's thing. It's fun and it's really helpful, so I highly recommend it.
And it's free.
Just call to register.
Don't forget about it.
Thank you. It's you. You know it's you.
It is me. It is me. I got roped into doing this at 9 o'clock last night, so if I leave out a detail or just read from my phone the whole time, please forgive me. In partnership with Eureka Humboldt Visitors Bureau, Eureka Main Street, Eureka Chamber of Commerce, City of Eureka, and Humboldt, Maine, I'd like to tell you about the Eureka Salt and Fog Fish Festival that's coming up on 3 days. April 26th, Friday, there's going to be a self-guided pub crawl through downtown and Old Town, culminating with a showing of Jaws at the Eureka Theater. Spoiler, the shark wins. You can get maps at participating bars or the Visit Eureka website in advance. The next day is the Fish Fest itself on Saturday. That's going to be at Madigan Plaza. There's going to be tall ships. I wrote down their names. Lady Washington and Hawaiian Chieftain are going to stage a mock battle, which is going to be awesome. Spoiler, the Sharks win. And then on, that's from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then there's the Fish Out of Water 5K the next day.
to get rid of the hangovers from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at a fun run along Humboldt Bay Trail and Eureka's waterfront starting at the Health Sport. So it should be a lot of fun. Rotary has an opportunity to make some scratch. There's a free booth that Humboldt Maid is offering where we can show up and sell clam chowder or other fish goods, whatever fish goods may be. I leave that to you fine people to decide. But that is it. Cheers.
I'm concerned about one thing. It didn't sound like the Sharks won the 5K on Sunday.
It's a land-based thing. It's anti-shark.
Land shark.
Land shark. All right. Other announcements. Perfect. All right. So this is actually something I've realized that there are a lot of things in the club that different people don't know. And I was very much surprised last week to find something out about one of our club members. And in this photo, the club winner can be the person who can, you have a question? The club winner will be the person who can describe how this happened. So I did not know about the finger, and I don't know if anyone else here did either. So please, if someone knows, enlighten us, because this is, it could have been a shark. So would you like to share with us how this happened?
Well, it all started with a hole.
Well, you're not up in front.
Yes!
Somebody try to see if I'm in frame. It all started with a hole, and unfortunately, well, it's really hard to explain, except this is that counter right there, and there's a hole right here.
So this leads me to the next question that I was going to post up again, because I'm supposed to do this, but I couldn't help myself because he really did set his finger there, and both Nick and I looked at it and went, "What happened?" And he said, "I put my finger in a hole." So it seemed appropriate for this, and I figured that I should probably put this back up because I already failed on the first one. But hey, you all learned something. He has all of his fingers. So fantastic.
But other than number one, I think it's okay with the other.
I do. I think the rest works. So, all right. I did fail to make a note. So, let's see. What club is this? Please share with your club. This Monday, 4/1, we will not be meeting at the Elks Lodge for lunch. They'll be meeting at an off-site meeting, where you ask the Lost Coast Brewery. So they will be doing a night meeting, and this would be Eureka Southwest. No, this is Eureka Noon. Eureka Noon will be meeting at the Lost Coast Brewery, so you can come and bring guests at 5:30 at the new location. So this should go out in the email, so if anyone would like to go to this. Dun, dun, dun. Final Friday. So, look at all the time. I promised you that I would have plenty of time, but so since we're going to start Final Friday, we have to get extra money out. So let's start with Ruffle!
We need to have like that little song.
Yeah, the audio has been eluding me.
I think I bought tickets, but I don't think I got them.
Yes.
Oh, well.
I think she's Oh, she's had great luck today. That'll ensure he doesn't win.
Come on, baby. It's a big one.
You know what? You were meant to miss that flight, so you.
694-6289.
Of course, that was way late.
That is 62.
White ball. All right, we're in them. Still in them. That's an early.
had a 4-hour trip. I don't think there's one a winner lasts 4 hours.
I hear money.
I found it. About 1,000 of them.
Nice. Well, better late than never.
Nicely done.
All right, so.
Good morning, fellow Rotarians. How's everybody? Good
morning,
Terri. That's good. Well, I'm here. We got back last night about 6:30 after 2 fabulous weeks in Japan, which I highly recommend.
What time is it right now?
It's yesterday. It's sometime yesterday. But it was I highly recommend Japan as a place to visit. It's clean, the people are nice, there's no graffiti, there's no stuff on the ground. The trains, the buses, everything run on time. People are happy to see you, and I don't know about their government, but whatever.
Nice fabrics.
Oh yeah, and I did find I found a fabric store. I had heard about this, and of course Google is your friend. So here's how I got to the fabric store. I Googled the address. I went to the bellman at the very nice Four Seasons Hotel in Kyoto where we were staying, which I also highly recommend. And he Google mapped it, printed out the map in Japanese, handed it to the cab driver, who looked, and then Marty and I took off. We drove down all these alleys, and we got to one, and the cab driver was a little puzzled, and we were just sitting there waiting, and he hops out of the cab and leaves us with his running cab, and goes and talks to this some guy, and he points back behind where we came. So we walked out, got paid, and walked out of the alley, turned left, and found 3 floors of fabric heaven called Nomura Tailor. And I spent an hour maybe picking out fabric, which was, A, I couldn't have found the same fabric in the States, and B, it was half the price of what I would have paid. And my husband, the dear man, had packed an extra suitcase, and so lugged it all home. Anyway, it was a great trip. We lugged it all home. Anyway, I'm here. So it's Final Friday. Woohoo! What?
Marty had a great time at the fabric.
You know what? He helps me. He goes around, and he, lots of quilters have husbands who, profess to hate the hobby, and they joke about it. They have to hide the fabric from their husband. They leave it in the trunk of their car and then pull it out at some point. Oh, this old stuff, I've had it forever. This old stuff. Marty says he loves hearing the sound of my sewing machine because he knows I'm sitting there doing something I love, and that the cats are with me. I tell you, all the time, he's a perfect guy, He's a perfect guy.
And Marty has the title most patient?
Most patient, most tolerant husband in the whole world. See, and people who know me say, yeah, we can see that. So, it's Final Friday. Woo! And remember, there are only 3 more. This is one Final Friday, then April and May, so only 3 Final Fridays. This is from Susan Johnson. The other Susan Johnson.
Yeah. So she using my contacts.
There you go. So it says, get ready for summer with a 3-month membership, a 60-minute massage, and there's a towel and a t-shirt here. So, and a basket with a little ribbon on it. All right. So 3 months at Hellsport, a 60-minute massage. Let's go.
I'm not qualified to promote this because I stopped going to a gym a long time ago, and I proved that they work.
You could start again.
I have proof that gyms work by knowing that I don't go anymore. I can tell. But I take the massage, so we're going to start this at $50. Anybody? $50. Do we have $60? Anybody? Gosh, don't make me go to the gym. All right, we have 60. Do we have 70? Anybody? The massage alone is worth that.
Yes, it is.
We have 70. Do we have 80? We have 80. Do we have 90? Massage alone is worth almost this. We have 90. Do we have 100? 3 months at the gym. We have 100 over here. Do we have 110? 110. Do we have 110? 120? 120. Do we have 130?
Gonna give it to my mom, but I guess not.
Oh! We have 120 in guilt.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Okay, so 120 going once, 120 going twice, sold. Jennifer, 120. All right. We have a guest helper. Would you like to help this lovely man with this process here?
Sure.
Because he can't talk and chew gum at once. We don't want him
Watch
to.
out.
No. Gonna wake this crowd up here.
Does the other one come with you?
Yeah, no, is Claire here? Claire?
No.
This is from Claire?
This is lovely.
Here, I don't trust you anymore.
Okay.
And those aren't from Claire.
No.
With
There's a
that?
lot of good
No.
stuff in here.
Oh, wait.
He just picked it up.
Yeah, they do.
That's really cute.
Okay, it's really cute.
Melt your butter.
No, no, wait.
Warm your sauce.
Start over there.
Warm your
Warm your sauce.
Who donated this? Who's this from? Anybody
That's
know?
from Claire. Is that from, who told me that's from Claire?
Well, that letter was in there, but then it
That is
disappeared.
something else entirely, although they're related.
Okay. All right, so do the auction.
Okay, who donated this?
Who donated this?
Okay.
The clear letter was in there. Okay, this is a barbecue kit. There's a tool. There's apron to wear and something to
Warm your sauce.
something to warm your sauce.
You know, I thought they said warm your socks, and I'm like, how the heck is that useful?
Socks.
Yeah, I get it now. I get it.
Sauce.
Actually, really cute. So,
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, is there a $100 bid out there? Do I have $100? How about $50? Is there $50? I have 50. Is there 60? $60 bid anywhere? I have 60. Is there 70? I have $60 bid. I have a $60 bid.
What is
Just
what is that Susan's holding?
It is Old Rasputin Russian Imperial Stout. You and Vlad can be like this.
$60. Is there 70? $60. $60. This is my bid, folks. $60. I want this to warm my sauce.
Wait, stop. Uh-oh.
It does
Just
come.
in.
Okay.
Oh, he was right. So we got confused because Craig did in fact make these.
Right.
Yes.
But Claire won them at some point, and she said they were too beautiful to let Hader use them. So she was going to hang them on the wall, and then she thought that she would be good to donate them back. So Craig is happy, a second round.
Okay.
So they do go. So you guys.
We have a $100 bid right now. I bid $100.
Oh, yeah.
Cam, 120?
So those
120.
tools going with that or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's 120. Is there 140? Matt, 140 to you.
140.
I got 140. Cam, are you in? 140? 140. You got to be at 140. You want to go 150? All right, Matt, you're out. We got a $150 bid.
150.
The sauce warmer.
What's the bid to me?
160 to you.
160.
160. All right, $160 out there. $160. Is there anything more than $160? 160. I've got 170. Cam took a close look. 170 now. 180 back there. You're out, Matt.
So it's 180 to me?
180.
180.
180. We got 180. It's going quite well. 180. Cam. 200. $200. All right. Friend Cam.
Friend Cam over here.
Yeah, this is.
These are nice.
Pick a number, man.
Is there any booze in that?
There's not. Before you write your check.
There's a 4-pack right there.
I'll drop it off. I'm going to drop it on him for now.
Okay. All right. We have
Barry
$200.
should make more of that stuff to bring.
200. 200. Going once. Going twice. Thank you, Cam.
That's the alliteration basket.
Yeah, warm your sauce.
It's all beans. Ask me about it. It's all about it.
Okay, so Mr. Johnson, the other Mr. Johnson.
I gotta come up because I
Yes.
gotta be in frame again.
Yes, you do.
This is
Great.
a basket. It's Ray and I decided after the last final Friday that we needed a basket. And it's a basket because it's got bourbon, it's got beer, it doesn't have burgundy, because apparently burgundy is passé.
No.
Tell that to the grave.
Start buying 4-liter bottles.
And
then it's easy.
Well, and the box wouldn't fit into the basket, but it would have been a box. But I did get Bordeaux.
Yeah.
I have bacon.
Yes.
And bacon chocolate. So it's a lot of
Beer, bourbon, bacon, blackout.
But before we start, take a look. All right. I'd like to start this one at There's booze in this one.
There's booze in this one.
For you, I'd like to start 75. Don't make me say this again. Makers. Bourbon. I'm going to walk out of here today talking like this. Too close to the camera. 100. We got 100. Anybody else want to put more bucks on this? 110. Do I see? It's worth it. I've been holding it. It's worth at least 100. Bid more bucks, Bubba.
Bubba, yeah,
Bid more bucks, Bubba. Do we have a Bubba buck bidder? I'm going to just call you Bubba. Then we got 110, 120 from Praj. 120.
Yeah, Raj.
Got 120 going once. Do we have 130 anywhere?
No, you got outbid.
120 going twice. We're selling this to Bubba Praj for 120 bucks. Sold.
Okay. All things that fit in your purse. Little bottles of booze. Little phone charger thing or whatever to charge up your devices. Okay, here we are. Read me.
Read me.
Travel in comfort and style, you smart traveler.
Nice.
Never run out of cell phone power with top-rated battery charger. Cordless phone calls, music, video, Bluetooth, wireless headphones. Works with any cell phone. You have the RFID secure passport case showing a map of the world. Beautiful carry case for your phone charger, cables, and stuff. Plus delicious travel essentials. 4 kinds of delicious nuts and chocolate and 8 of the finest mini bottles of alcohol. Perfect for you or someone you love or who loves to travel. And this is from Ed. Right, Ed? Okay. All right. I don't know anybody who's going anywhere today.
I think you should go back to the airport and say, drink all this and go back.
Wow, is there a $100 bid? Can we open up with $100? $100. I have $100, I think. Joyce?
Yeah, but Terry said.
You put it up and then you pull it back down.
Terry got the 100 first.
Okay, all right. I don't know, 120? 120? Just back. I have 120. I have 100. You're 100. Okay. Who's 120? All right, Joyce, 120. Is there 140? 140. I have 140. Is there 160? 160. 160. 160. The battery, the whole thing, the nut. Are there little? What does the phone case look like?
Is there a fake passport in that passport?
Yeah, that RFID. Yeah, Matt's got to go somewhere fast. I have 140. 140. Is there 160? 160 out there. 140. We've got to have Matt have some today because he's been trying really hard. 140 going once. Going twice. I thought he's talking back here.Maybe he's going to outbid himself. But get you some hot coffee. But yeah. 140 going 2.5 times. Sold to Matt Babbage right back here.
And remember that you can give me cash, give me a check, or Nick will run your credit card for you.
Put it on my check like a normal. Is that
Those are
okay?
from you.
I can talk about those. So
Yes.
these are two, I call them semi-precious gemstones. These are both limited edition, possibly not to be produced again liquors from Humboldt Honey Wine. The Phoenix Plum Honey Mead is a limited edition release that Paul Leslie has released to raise funds and start a fund at Humboldt Area Foundation for businesses that lose their business to fire, because that's what happened to Humboldt Honey Wine just after they opened up. Their entire place and inventory burnt to the ground. This bottle is the first pour. It's numbered 1, signed by Paul himself. So that is a rare bottle. The other one is blackberry liqueur from Barbara Jewell in Lule. And it's very likely that that won't be produced again either, because their winemaker who handpicks the berries in Hoopa is at the upper end of his lifespan and probably won't be able to get that wine to distill anymore. So I paired them with some Dick Taylor chocolate, included a couple of cordial glasses that you'll enjoy, man.
Nice.
Woo. Very nice.
This is Shop Stream's class, so I'm going to take them.
You have a friend who...
I have friends who have class. Actually, you know, I don't see them a lot. I wonder why. Anyway, I think this is well worth starting at $100.
I'll bet 100.
We've got 100. Do I have 110? 110. Do I have 120? 120? 130. I have 130. 130. I've got 130. Do I have 140?
150.
I have 150. Do I have 160? 160. We have 150 going once. Last chance. And when are we drinking these? 150 going twice. Sold to Terry for 150. Show that again. It's good.
That's from Randy.
Okay, Brandy, just back.
Yeah.
Tell us quickly about your trip.
Well, there's a little note in there.
Oh, okay.
So this is a New Zealand package. We discovered that Whitaker's is made in New Zealand, so there is a variety pack of little squares of some sample stuff, as well as a big chocolate bar of Whitaker's. We also discovered in our 3-week travel Bliss Balls, which you got to try them. We always sounds wonderful. Bliss Balls. Bliss Balls. It even says it on that menu. We first bought it because of the name, and then we fell in love with the product, so then we were picking them up. There is a Kiwi tea towel. Of course, we went for the World Freshwater World Spearfishing Championship, so there is a Catfish Calzadora's Hoo Rag, it's pink. And then Manuka Honey Hand Lotion. There is several different soaps. There's honey. I just threw in some remaining coins that I had. Yeah, there's some tea in there. This was given to us, so you have a little carry bag that was from there. This catfish is what we were going for, so now you have a catfish on the thing as well as on the rag. Anyway, that's a little variety pack that I brought back from.
Okay. You know what they say, New Zealand's
No
way
alcohol.
better than the old Zealand.
You stepped all over your line.
I know.
Is that really what they say?
Is there a $100 bid out there, New Zealand package? $100, $50. How about 50? I have 50. I have 60. I have $60. Is there 70? $60. I have 70. $70 back here. You're out now. $70. Is there 80? I have 70. 80. $70. Joyce going once. I have 80. I have 80. I have 80. I have 90.
I'm 80.
I have 80 over here. I'm sorry, you were behind me, so I couldn't see you. You got to poke me with the fork. Yeah. Okay. I think I have 80.
You do.
I have 80. I have 80 with Prosh, right here. I have 90. 90 with Joyce. New Zealand package. $90 back here. $90. I could entertain 95. Is there 95? I have 95. Thank you very much. Is there $100? I have $100.
Working.
Have you met Joyce? A little terrier, when she gets her teeth into something, she doesn't like to let it go. I have $100. Anything higher than $100? Anything higher? I have $100 going once, going twice, sold. Joyce,
We have a guest auctioneer. Would you like to present your item? Come on over here.
You don't have to even guest auction. You just describe it, and she'll do a fantastic job. Or you will do a fantastic job.
comfort package. My family makes, we have this recipe we've been making for years. It's homemade granola. It's really good. And then it comes with some tea bags and a grocery bag you can bring to the store and reduce your plastic. So, right on.
And this money goes
for my exchange.
Yes, this is a final Friday timeout.
Yeah, so there's just an assortment.
So tea, so lovely. So,
Stay.
can we start this at $50? We have a bid for 50, 60, 60, we have 60, bid is 60, 70, we have 70. Can I
200.
200, who said that? We got a bid for $200. Do I have a bid for $201? So I'm gonna go sell this for 200. Is that okay with you? Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful haircut.
So
I'm sorry I made you come up.
you need help. You holding all those. Sure. Help holding those.
There's all kinds of them.
So what we're going to do, we've got some. First of all, I want to ask, how many of you haven't yet had an opportunity to buy anything at auction? Just hasn't worked out. You haven't seen anything you wanted. You just didn't feel like it. Your wife or husband kept the wallet at home. You know, anybody never bought anything at auction? You've all bought something at auction this year. Awesome. This year. Oh, okay. Well, awesome. So then, that's good. But what we're doing is we're looking at our stock of lovely shirts, and we would like to make sure.
This one is extra special. This is a George Cavinta special.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get this one anymore. This is
And
awesome.
George gave it back because he doesn't fit it anymore. But we really want to encourage, if you don't have a shirt from the club, this is a chance to get it at potentially Rock Bottom.
Do we have other sizes for these, or is it the only?
Yes, so
Yes.
the one that Romy has and that black one with the collar, those are the only two we have of those. But the other two we have a couple of different
And
sizes.
this one, when we're doing work, it's really fun to have that great big Rotarian at work shirt. If you don't have one of those,
That
you want
long
one of
sleeve we
those.
have small, medium, large, and the short sleeve here we have a medium and a large.
And we have 1XL in this one.
Yeah.
And then in the black one, where'd the black one go? That one,
Sarah.
we have 3 medium and 2 large. So, does anybody want a shirt that doesn't have one? Right on, right on. Okay. Okay. So what do we sell these for? What's we want to?
AJ, what are you pointing at? You want this one? Sold. What's the price?
All donations except for 40, you know.
What?
Okay, George Cavinta special. I mean, we typically start our minimum bidding at what do these shirts cost us? I mean, what do we sell these for normally? That's
20's the minimum.
There you go.
There we go.
20's the minimum. Okay, so.
Take them for 50.
Okay, we got so we Patty. Is somebody writing this down? Patty's got one for 50. She got George's. And this is
going to AJ.
AJ, $50. We're gonna just sell them for 50. It's easier.
I'll take the short sleeve here for 50.
This one, nice professional.
Anybody else? I know Carol, you wanted one too, Carol? Which one did you want? Rotary at work. Is that the last one of those?
That's a medium.
They're mediums.
There are mediums left.
Right, that's good for you.
Okay. So Carol got one. AJ got one. Carol got one. Patty got one. Anyone else need a shirt? Okay.
Okay. We're shirted.
We're shirted for now. We'll have those again, so if you need one, if you realize
We got rid of a chunk of it.
if you realize you need a shirt, next time you go to an event and we're all wearing shirts, you're gonna go, I should get a shirt.
Yeah, and then we'll charge $100 for them.
Yeah, that's right. This is the last call at 50. They go up $1 a week.
If you show up at a SWAT project without a Rotary shirt or a Rotary pin, it's $100. You can buy a new shirt. We'll bring them with us.
All right.
All right.
So that is what we have. Do we have a total?
Yes, so we just did $1,080 between
Woo!
shirts and Final Friday. Plus the 200 for the outbound.
How close are we to our yearly goal, Matt? We're getting there.
We're within about 2,000.
So 3 final
Doable.
And we have Paper Fun Fridays.
Two more Fridays.
Right?
And you know, you can always just donate. There are people who do it through their checking account or credit card every month or every year or whatever. So you can always just throw money at me and say, put this toward my foundation giving. I'm happy to do that.
Right?
Yeah, so the final Friday, we'll do something extra special for that. So you're gonna have to wear a,
You have to wear your Rotary shirt.
Or
it's gonna cost you $100.
yeah, if they're not in a Rotary shirt, it's $100. We don't normally find, but you have to have a Rotary shirt.
Yeah, that won't have a negative impact on attendance at all.
Yes, I was gonna say, we need to be careful with that one, because then no one will show up.
Yeah, we don't.
Terry will show up with 14 shirts on. So, all right. There are things that are awesome, and one, don't forget backpacks. And two, do you want to try to do some this week, or should we pass it to next week?
Pass it to next week. I was gonna do the group share, but we need at least 10 minutes, and so, let's do backpacks. Yeah.
Perfect. So, who's helping with backpacks?
Raise your hand.
Look, we have more hands.
You need more.
Excellent.
Pack.
Next, Finn, did you want to say anything today?
Maybe I can say so. Tennis season started, and I had my first 3 matches, and I won all of them. So and yeah, that's mostly what happens this week. So we played tennis a lot, and yeah, that's about me.
How long have you been playing tennis?
Oh, I started this year, so when I came here, then I realized, yeah, I want to play tennis, and so I went to the tennis coach, and we had in summer only on the weekends practice, so Saturday and Sunday, and now tennis season started with the same coach, and they really did a great job, so I could play tennis now. So I'm really happy about that.
Have you lost a match yet?
No, but it's like, I always, because I'm in the lighter, like in our tennis team is this year really, really good, so we had to make cuts, and we're 16 players, and so in the lighter, I'm like at the bottom, and so that means always from like other school, you always play like the worst players, and so it's one time, even the warm-up was like super hard because my opponent was like, couldn't like really get the ball over the net. And so it took like 20 minutes.
I'm just going to help you with this. Look at the camera and say, I'm an undefeated tennis player.
I'm an undefeated tennis player.
That's Excellent. So, backpacks again. I'm going to keep saying backpacks.
Other schools backpacks.
But does anyone have anything else we need before we hit the bell? Going once. Going twice. Oh,